but unmistakably tense crowd. MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game National League Wildcard playoff between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2014 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. They'll go to work against the veteran right-hander Edinson Volquez. Angel Pagan will dig in here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Marte comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So Volquez able to retire the leadoff man here, and with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Number 12 will stand in. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw on to Sanchez is in time, 2 away.
And this figures to be a very nerve-wracking game. I mean, both of these teams have played hard for 162 games, and now everything rides on just one game. One error, one wild pitch, one double play could be the difference between moving on or going home.
Half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. A look look there at the starting lineup for Clint Hurdle's Pittsburgh Pirates as they'll line up this way. They'll match up against an intimidating foe indeed, the hard-throwing left-hander Madison Bumgarner. And there you see, look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Josh Harrison steps in now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Let's win, Pirates, come on!
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
This ball's in the air now, out to right field. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Batting second, left fielder.
Starling Marte will take his cuts now. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the payoff pitch. Out of play. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Andrew McCutchen will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up high, 2-1 now.
All right, Pirates!
Bumgarner's pitch is hit hard through the box, and it's going to find its way into center field for a base hit.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Neil Walker will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, you get the 2-out hit, Now he's in scoring position after the wild pitch. Just goes to show you how quickly things can get away from you if you're not careful.
All right, Walker.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. We've played an inning. No score. Pablo Sandoval leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Come on, Pirates.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but, you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called the ball twice in a row.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. The 1-1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Swing and a liner. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Brandon Belt will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. On the move is Pence. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2-2 pitch on the way. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. McCutchen is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Michael Morse will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center, and he's got himself a base hit. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there, and conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Brandon Crawford will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 2-2 offering. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, and with 2 away, maybe a chance to get a second run home here in the inning. He picks a good pitch to run on, and he's in safely at second.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Giants 1 and the Pirates nothing. Russell Martin will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. What a stop! Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
Gabby Sanchez will get his first shot at it here.
Come on, Sanchez.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. But this is back into the seats, a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Swing and a line drive. And Sanchez is aboard a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Mets back-to-back hits now to start things out in their half of the second. They're in good shape to get on the board here and tie up the ball game.
Number 25 will take his first cuts of the ball game here. In the air to center. Pagan is right there, one down.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Jordy Mercer will be the batter.
This guy's all over creation.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Pagan is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Edinson Volquez will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Fouled back. Line to the right side. That's slicing, just foul. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Madison Bumgarner will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. Sets him down easily for the first out of the 3rd.
So with 1 away, it's the center fielder, Angel Pagan. The 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And now a rocket into right field. Really squared that one up perfectly. It's a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't really understand that right there. Just gone outside on the corner for 2 pitches, and you've got him 0-2. I think what they were trying to do is elevate in that situation, go high in the zone, but that pitch was right down the middle of the plate.
Number 12 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Pagan holding, and now here's the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they've got to figure out some way to shut down this running game. And I think it has to start out there on the mound with maybe the guy holding on to the ball a little bit longer or showing a couple different looks, because they've been reading him like a book so far.
And a changeup has him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Marte is there, and he has it for the out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Boy, and when your ace is on the mound, this is exactly what you want to do offensively. Get him some early runs, hopefully take the life right out of this crowd. Things are looking good for him early.
Pablo Sandoval will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Pirates nothing. Josh Harrison makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting number 6. Left fielder
Starling Marte will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Ready with the 2-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Andrew McCutchen will dig in. He singled his first time around. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Morse is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Hunter Pence will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Brandon Belt will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Michael Morse will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. And this is grounded foul off to the right past one-time big league outfielder Roberto Kelly in the first base coaching box. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's another 2-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. You going to start the runner at first here?
Yeah, at the plate, you've got a guy that will ground into his share of double plays, so it's not a bad idea to get things in motion.
A wait on Pence, and now the pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and one out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
And I think he finally just got to the point on the mound where he said, listen, my arm's had enough of this at-bat. You can just have the base hit. Just quit fouling off all of my pitches.
Madison Bumgarner will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. You know, some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Angel Pagan will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Pittsburgh native Neil Walker strides forward now to get things started for the Buccos in their half of the inning. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
So the leadoff man's retired now for Russell Martin. And this is fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. Just a one-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Gabby Sanchez will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Number 25 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slice down the left side, but foul. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Well, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2 and 2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
3-2, here it is. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Jordy Mercer will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Ready on 2 and 1. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there. After the guy before him struck out, couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with 2 away.
Edinson Volquez will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Josh Harrison will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And there's ball 2 now.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Here it comes, 2 and 1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3 and 1.
And now 3 and 1 here. And if this is a borderline pitch here, you got to let it go. This has to be in a perfect spot if you're going to hack.
Misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Boy, he's been all right up to this inning, but the wheels have really come off the bus now. Gives him a run here on the bases loaded walk, and he's not getting any closer to getting himself out of this mess.
Starling Marte will stand in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. And this is low, but I'll block nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout.
Come on, Pirates!
And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 12 is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Number 12 will take his 3rd shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2 and 2. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Oh, you can definitely feel and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
Buster Posey will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. Full count offering on its way. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
Neil Walker will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Russell Martin will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Posey will look this one in, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Hunter Pence will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here for Edinson Volquez. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Tony Watson will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Brandon Belt will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. And now this is strike 2 called as he shakes his head. 2-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, that's all about playing the percentages there. They bring the left-hander out of the bullpen to get the better matchup, and he obliges with the big strikeout.
Michael Morse will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Throw over to first, and the runner back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And there he goes towards second. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez is under it. 2 gone.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1 left for San Francisco. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Gabby Sanchez will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And this is fouled back and out of play. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
And if he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Number 25 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. The pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mercer.
Jordy Mercer will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Changeup had him fooled a bit as this is on the ground to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Joaquin Arias will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Joaquin Arias.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will find the gap as Marte and McCutchen chase this thing out to the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Center fielder number 16, Angel Pagan.
Angel Pagan will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Number 12 to step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Yeah, it's not too often that you see a runner on second fail to score on a double. I think he had to hold up a little here to see if that ball was going to be caught. And by the time he got moving, the ball was already on its way back into the infield.
And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Genmar Gomez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Clint Barmas will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Buster Posey will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And 1.
Your job right here on the mound, you gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And this ball will be chopped foul. And this will be fouled away. Swung on and sent on the ground for the first baseman Sanchez. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, that go-ahead run still stuck there on third with 2 out now. There's no doubt. They would have to feel they let a big opportunity get away if they wind up stranding there.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this is probably the right decision here with 2 outs. Too many things can go wrong when you let him swing the bat.
Hunter Pence will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Two runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. Giants leave them loaded. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Sergio Romo will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Sergio Romo.
Clint Barmas will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
The batter, third baseman,
Josh Harrison will stand in. Base on balls his last time. The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. The 2-2 one more time. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Starling Marte will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. 2 out, nobody on. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. In the air to left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Brandon Belt will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Michael Morse will stand in. He popped out in his last time. That's slowly hit to the right side. Therefore, it is Sanchez, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Gregor Blanco will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Marco Scutaro is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 19, Marco Scutaro.
Neil Walker will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a barehanded pickup. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Oh, boy. On a nice summer afternoon, this will sting just a little bit. But on a cold night, that's going to make your hands feel like you've got a fistful of bumblebees.
Ike Davis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with one away.
Gabby Sanchez will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Let's get him to second, all right?
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Go, Sanchez!
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. He started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Number 25 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field, a base hit. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Gene Machi will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Pedro Alvarez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
That's hard hit back up the middle. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Fine work out of the San Francisco bullpen. We played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. John Axford will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Chris Stewart is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 19, Chris Stewart.
Hector Sanchez is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Yeah, a 3-2 count leading off the inning. Is this in the zone? Doesn't look like it from that angle. Maybe he thought it was too close to take, but I think it should be on first base right now.
Angel Pagan will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Number 12 will dig in. He doubled his last time. Now a ball hit towards Barmes at short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, I think if we were playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly, but you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to go down as an E6.
Buster Posey will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Now this will make that error from a second ago hurt a little bit more. You see a good jump that time, and he's in the scoring position now with a stolen base.
And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Tim Lincecum will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Tim Lincecum.
Clint Barmes is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Here's Lincecum now on 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Josh Harrison will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. One and two now. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Hit hard but foul. And Lincecum can't find the target on that one as he runs the count full now at 3-2. Swinging a high chopper. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Lincecum. 2 up, 2 down.
This is always a tough play for a charging third baseman. Everything's got to go right, and you see the good transfer, then the sidearm fling off of the right foot, and he does a nice job of getting enough on that throw to make the play.
Starling Marte will stand in. Base on balls his last time. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Pablo Sandoval will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Here's the 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Ball 2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line. I don't know if this is exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
Hunter Pence will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Let's go!
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And a good swing there by Pence, but he got the bat through a bit too quickly as this will find the seats foul. Ready with another two-strike offering. And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he set down on strikes for the first down.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Brandon Belt will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. One there on to Sanchez, and it's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Andrew McCutchen will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10. Payoff pitch now from Lincecum. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Oh, and this goes right past him. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third.
I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a three-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well-deserved.
Neil Walker will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
The 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the dream will live on as they have won the wild card game in walk-off style.
Well, I really think that having home field advantage here made a huge difference. And these guys are going to wind up surviving this one-game wild card playoff. So now it's down to the division series, where they're going to come into that game with just a little bit of momentum.
The offensive star of the night for the Bucks, well, it was this guy right here, Russell Martin. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So for Eric Karros and Steve Lyons and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the National League Wildcard game on MLB The Show.